First race pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, no man's land for the lead. There goes Sky Colors, joined on the outside by Merson Corners. No, they race into the first turn, and Sky Colors grabs the lead on the inside along no man's land. Right there in second, but here comes Merson Corners. Now third, now second. Merson Corners with a rush. Up to Challenge Sky Colors for the lead. It's No Man's Land right there in third. 2 lengths back to Sookie's Day. A length and a quarter to Placid Bill. Followed on the turn by Cash Finder. It's Seek and Scan. Trailing after all a quarter. 28 and 3, and your new leader Merson Corners. He opens up by 2 lengths, but Sky Colors has his sights on the leader's second. It's No Man's Land in third, followed by Sookie's Day. Here comes Cash Finder, Placid Bill. As they approach the half-mile juncture, it's Merson Corners with the lead. Sky Colors right there second. Sookie's Day was third, now rushing up on the outside. 58 and 1, the race is half over, and Merson Corners leans into the clubhouse turn. Sky Colors running his heels in second. Sookie's Day in third. On the inside, it's No Man's Land. Cash Finder following cover. Seek and Scan. He's set to go 3 wide. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch, and Merson Corners maintains a little length. Sky Colors second on the outside. Sookie's Day in third. Here comes Seek and Scan. Now fifth, third. He's moving up on the outside. 3/4, 127 and 2, and Merson Corners around the final turn, a length and a quarter. It's Sky Colors. His only chance will be the open stretch. Here they come, turning for home. It's Merson Corners with the lead. On the outside, Seek and Scan. Sky Colors, he ducks to the inside. It's Merson Corners. Here comes Sky Colors. It's Merson Corners with the lead. It is Merson Corners at the wire.
Track for the first race at Balmoral. Our marshal on lead horse, Jerry Noga. Scratch number 10, Way No.
Here they come. Emerald Fan pacing, bound and determined, left for the lead. On the inside, it's Brian's Bombshell. Now they dive into that first turn, and Brian's Bombshell shows the early foot, bound and determined. Now jumps in second, 2 lengths, Nitro Society. Right there in third, if Looks Could Kill. Charging to the outside, followed by Lagerfeld. Then comes Blast Hanover, Lonesome Road. Jade's Big Timer out of the turn and hustling by the quarter. Here comes Lagerfeld on the outside, bound and determined, that is, and bound and determined now takes command. 28 and 1, the early quarter. Bound and determined leads the way 2 lengths. It's Brian's Bombshell. Second by 3 lengths, Nitro Society. Third, 2 lengths, if Looks Could Kill. And to the outside, Blast Hanover, Lagerfeld, followed by Lonesome Road. Approaching the half-mile marker, and bound and determined leads the way 2 lengths. Brian's Bombshell second. Here comes If Looks Could Kill. Halfway home, 57 and 2, and bound and determined leads into the clubhouse turn, a length and a quarter, but Brian's Bombshell is right there in second. Here comes If Looks Could Kill, was third, and hustling second. Brian's Bombshell to the outside, Blast Hanover out of the turn, and here comes If Looks Could Kill. If Looks Could Kill powers on by Blast Hanover, moving right with him. Here comes Blast Hanover up to challenge If Looks Could Kill. 3/4, 127 and 1 into the far turn. If Looks Could Kill has the lead. Blast Hanover is on the outside. Here comes Jade's Big Timer. Here comes Jade's Big Timer, 3 wide. Here they come, turning for home. If Looks Could Kill cuts the corner between horses. Blast Hanover, Jade's Big Timer, and to the inside here comes Nitro Society, then Lonesome Road. Lonesome Road charging through the open stretch. Lonesome Road, fastest of all. come. They're off. It's a good start with 4 horses now going for the lead. Make that 5 horses and 5 wide. There goes Stacy's Orphan, but Russian Finale shoots on through, and Russian Finale shows the early speed. Stacy's Orphan now drops in second, Double Shy. Third by 2 lengths, Town Fortune. On the outside, that's Handy, followed by Ruffy Guru. Hey Daddy Hey is parked on the outside and trailing to the quarter, Tender Hearted. And here comes Double Shy. Double Shy with a rush, powers on by 28 and 4, and Double Shy is your leader, a length and a quarter. Russian Finale right there, second. Handy now fourth, now third, moving into second. It's Russian Finale back to third. Here comes Hey Daddy Hey. He joins the leaders on the outside, followed by Stacy's Orphan and Town Fortune. Approaching the half, and Double Shy leads the way as Handy moves into second. Russian Finale right there in third. Hey Daddy Hey. 58 and 3, the race is half over. Double Shy leads into the clubhouse turn, 3/4 of a length. It's Handy on the outside, trying to come on second, but Russian Finale is right there in third. Hey Daddy Hey, parked with cover. On the inside of us is Stacy's Orphan, 3 wide. Ruffy Guru. Now they curve into the box direction. Double Shy leads 3/4 of a length. Handy tries to come on second. Russian Finale. On the inside of us is Stacy's Orphan, Ruffy Guru. 127 and 4, and Double Shy now draws clear. On the inside, Russian Finale back to second. Handy in third. Now they're moving to the top of the stretch. Double Shy has a 2-length lead. Here they come, turning for home, and Double Shy has a 3-length lead. It's Russian Finale trying to come on, and through the stretch, it's Double Shy with the lead, and Double Shy is going to win it 2 on the wire.
Here's the field for the 4th race, owned by Doug McIntosh and Michael Dockendorf, trained by Doug McIntosh, driven by Doug Hamilton. One, Tell Me No Secrets. Owned by Tim Sweeney, trained by Bill Beckley, driven by...
Here they come. Off stride is Cassie's Ruler. They're off. Keystone Throng goes for the lead on the inside. Baby Doctor is there. Now they dive into that first turn, and Keystone Throng is your leader, but Power On circles up, and Power On with a rush. Powers into command. It's Keystone Throng second, Baby Doctor. Third by 2 lengths, Young TNT. It's 2 lengths back to Happy Colors, pacing but trailing the field. That's Cassie's Ruler. Out of the turn and racing by the quarter, and Power On opens up by 3 lengths off the quarter. 29 and 2, and Power On leads the way, but here comes Young TNT. Was fourth, now third, circling second on the outside. It's Keystone Throng, followed by Baby Doctor. To the outside, Cassie's Ruler. Happy Colors trails the field, approaching the half-mile juncture, and your leader is Power On. Young TNT is on the attack under urging, followed by Keystone Throng and Baby Doctor. Halfway home, 58 and 2, and Power On shows the way into the clubhouse turn, just a nose. On the outside, Young TNT tries to come on second. Keystone Throng is getting the trip, and to the outside, it's Baby Doctor, followed by Cassie's Ruler and Happy Colors. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch with Power On. Your leader, a length, Young TNT. Another move at the leader, second, Keystone Throng, followed by Cassie's Ruler and Baby Doctor. 126 and 3 for the 3/4. into the far turn they race and power on. Leads away a length and a quarter. Keystone Throng moves back to second. Young TNT. Cassie's Ruther. Here they come turning for home. It's power on with the lead. Keystone Throng is right there second as they come to the wire. It's power on with the lead. Keystone Throng another move. It is power on. Power on at the wire. Keystone Throng. Cassie's Ruther is third.
Here's the field for the fifth, owned by J.R.
Here they come. Earl Fan pacing Home Pro Michael. He darts out for the lead. Now they drive into the first turn and Home Pro Michael circles Fox Valley Boomer to take command. Small but incredible. Now moving up on the outside. Followed on the turn by Snowcat. 2 lengths back to Johnny Sunday. A length back to Bill the Bartender. Painted Clown. Broadway Flair trails the field. Now Small but Incredible sets the pace. Home Pro Michael second. 2 lengths. It's Fox Valley Boomer. Third by 2 lengths. Snowcat and Johnny Sunday. 29-1 the opening quarter, and Small but Incredible leads the way a length and a quarter. Home Pro Michael right there in second. Fox Valley Boomer has range on the leader's third, and first over here comes Snowcat. Here comes Johnny Sunday moving right with him as they approach the half-mile juncture. Small but Incredible leads the way. Home Pro Michael, he's getting the trip second. Snowcat inching it closer third. It's Fox Valley Boomer and Johnny Sunday. 59-1 the race is half over. Small but Incredible shows the way into the clubhouse turn, but Home Pro Michael, he has his sights on the leader's second. Snowcat on the inside of us is it's Fox Valley Boomer. 3 wide Johnny Sunday. Now they curve into the box direction. Small but Incredible leads the way. Home Pro Michael, he's ready to come out second. 3 wide Johnny Sunday. Between horses, Snowcat, Fox Valley Boomer is there. 128-2, and Small but Incredible leans into the far turn. Home Pro Michael is right on his heels, and second it's Johnny Sunday. He's 3 wide between horses, Snowcat at the top of the stretch. Small but Incredible, here they come turning for home, and Small but Incredible leads the way. Home Pro Michael, he ducks to the open stretch, and look at him fly. Here comes Home Pro Michael, fastest of all. Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. On the outside, here comes Fifth Business for the lead, and there goes Strong Dawn. Fantastic Finale is there. 3 horses are across the track. Fantastic Finale squeezes between horses. Fifth Business circles up, and Fifth Business now has the lead. It's Fantastic Finale second. Strong Dawn right there in third. It's No Surrender. 2 lengths back to Mike's Cadet. 3 lengths back to Campus Captain. Ticked off trails the field, and your leader by the quarter. Fifth Business 28-2, positions unchanged, and Fifth Business leads the way 2 lengths. Fantastic Finale second. A length. Strong Dawn has range on the leader's third. Here comes No Surrender, followed to the outside by Mike's Cadet. Campus Captain and trailing the field. Ticked off. Approaching the half-mile juncture, and Fifth Business has a 2-length lead. It's Fantastic Finale getting the trip. No Surrender. First over on the outside, Mike's Cadet and Strong Dawn. 58 seconds flat. The race is half over, and Fifth Business shows the way into the clubhouse turn. Fantastic Finale second. On the outside, it's No Surrender, followed by Strong Dawn, Mike's Cadet, Campus Captain, and Ticked Off. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and Fifth Business a length and a quarter. Fantastic Finale. Right there in second. On the outside, it's No Surrender as they drive by 3/4, and Fifth Business has a 2-length lead. 1:26 and 2, a heavy third quarter, and Fifth Business has a 2-length lead. Fantastic Finale tries to come on second. Now these two, eighth of a mile away. Your leader, Fifth Business. Here comes Fantastic Finale. Here they come, turning for home. Fifth Business is under urging. Fantastic Finale is charging. Fantastic Finale on the outside is fastest of all. Fifth Business holds second. Third is Mike's Cadet. Eighth race Pacers and behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're fan pacing Aussie Vance, love for the lead. Now they drive into the first turn, and Aussie Vance quickly into a 3-length lead. As they drive full position, it's Aussie Vance now by 4 lengths. It's There Goes the Buck into second, 2 lengths back to Time in a Bottle, 2 lengths back to Summer Main, and trailing the field, that's Pacific Flight. Out of the turn, now they race for the quarter, and Aussie Vance has a 2-length lead. There Goes the Buck. Second, a length and a quarter, Time in a Bottle, out slightly in third by the opening quarter, 28 and 1. Positions on change, and Aussie Vance has a 2-length lead. There Goes the Buck. Closing the gap, second, a length, Time in a Bottle, and third. Here comes Pacific Flight. He's driving out of last, now trailing the field. That's Summer Main as they approach the half-mile juncture. It's Aussie Vance with the lead. Here comes Pacific Flight, and look at him go. Pacific Flight thunders up to take command. 53 and 1, the race is half over. As they drive into the clubhouse turn, Pacific Flight has a 2-length lead. It's Aussie Vance second by 2 lengths. There Goes the Buck. Third, double length and a quarter, Time in a Bottle, and Summer Main. Now they curve into the box to reach approaching the 3/4 mile juncture, and Pacific Flight has a 3-length lead. It's Aussie Vance second, 2 lengths. There Goes the Buck. To the outside, it's Time in a Bottle. 3/4 on the board in 1:25 and 4. They drive into the far turn, and Pacific Flight has a 2-length lead, but Aussie Vance is right there. And on the outside, it's Time in a Bottle. Eighth of a mile to go, and Pacific Flight has the lead. Here they come, turning for home. Pacific Flight opens up the lead now with every stride. It's Time in a Bottle and Aussie Vance. It is Pacific Flight showing the way. It's all Pacific Flight, Aussie Vance, and Time in a Bottle.
Here's the field owned by Joanne Adams, trained by Lloyd Dalton, driven by Art Gregory Jr., One Anzio's Gypsy Girl.
Here they come. Fair enough. Southern Shogun moves between horses, and there goes My Kingpin. Now they dive into that first turn, and My Kingpin shows the early foot with Southern Shogun. Parked on the outside second, Wiregrass Kerrigan. Right there in third, We Was Robbed. It's 5 lengths back to Out of Chances. It's 4 lengths back to Cam Isle. Supreme Power, Franco's Notion. A battle up front, and here comes Southern Shogun, and Southern Shogun powers on by 27 and 2 the early quarter, but here comes My Kingpin. He moves out of second to regain command. Southern Shogun second, it's Wiregrass Kerrigan. 2 lengths back to We Was Robbed. 3 lengths back to Out of Chances. Cam Isle, Supreme Power, Franco's Notion as they race for the half-mile juncture. My Kingpin, but here comes We Was Robbed. Now third, now second with a full head of steam. We Was Robbed up to challenge at the half. Fifth 57-4, the race is half over. Now they charge into that clubhouse turn. It's My Kingpin, We Was Robbed. Alongside a challenging second, it's Southern Shogun in third. On the outside of us is Out of Chances, Wiregrass Kerrigan. On the outside, it's Cam Isle. Now they curve into the box direction. My Kingpin leads the way by 2 lengths. Here comes Out of Chances. 3 wide, moving third, moving into second, followed by Southern Shogun. 3/4, 127 flat. Into the far turn, it's My Kingpin with the lead. Out of Chances tries to come on second. Southern Shogun is there. Cam Island, Wiregrass Kerrigan. They're moving to the top of the stretch. My Kingpin has the lead. Here they come, turning for home, and My Kingpin cuts the corner. Out of Chances is out for the drive. My Kingpin is under the whip. On the outside, it's Out of Chances. My Kingpin has the lead at the wire.
Owned by Herb Smith, trained by Charles Page, driven by Mark Saporito, 6-0 start. Owned by Stanley Hatfield and Horst Peterson, trained and driven by...
Here they come. They're off. Park Lane goes for the lead. Now they drive into the first turn and 3 wide. Park Lane. There goes Be Home Early. Between horses, Technotronic is there. Now they race into the first turn and Technotronic moves between horses, taking command. Be Home Early holds in second. There goes Fleet Wing into third. Now Park Lane underway on the outside, followed now on the inside of horses by Inexplicable. It's Blazing Nero, Florida Mall. Trailing the field, that's Diddley. A battle up front by the quarter. 28-3 the early quarter, and Technotronic leads 3 parts of a length. Park Lane is on the outside second. Big Home Early right there in third. It's Fleet Wing, followed on the outside by Florida Mall. Inexplicable, Blazing Nero and Diddley trailing. They're driving for the half. It's Technotronic, but Park Lane moves at him on the outside under urging. Be Home Early, followed on the outside by Florida Mall halfway home. 58 seconds flat, and Technotronic leans into the clubhouse turn a length on top. It's Park Lane on the outside second. Be Home Early, followed on the outside by Florida Mall. It's Fleet Wing. On the outside of us is Blazing Nero. Now they curve into the box direction. Technotronic opens up 2.5 lengths. It's Be Home Early in second. On the inside, there goes Fleet Wing between horses as they drive for the third quarter. Technotronic opens up the lead. 128-3, and Technotronic has a 4-length lead. Now Fleet Wing tries to come on second, followed by Be Home Early. They're moving to the top of the stretch, and your leader up front is still Technotronic. Here they come, turning for home, and Technotronic is under urging. Fleet Wing comes at him on the inside as they come to the wire. It's Technotronic with the lead, and Fleet Wing. It is Technotronic at the wire. Fleet Wing is second, close for third.
Here's the field for the 10th, owned by Clarence and Johnny Schaffner, trained by Johnny Schaffner, driven by Fred Finn Jr., 1 Fair Ellis. Owned by Heck Ram.
Field moves to the top of the turn, nearing the start. 11th race Pacers are in behind the starting gate, and here they come. They're off. Hitching a ride on the far outside goes for the lead. Fitch Me a Kalua Those two as they bank into the first turn and hitching a ride. Circles Fitch Me a Kahlua. It's 4 lengths back to Rig. It's 4 lengths back to Tom Servo. Followed in the turn by High and Lonesome. 2 lengths to 7.5. It's Belvedere, Buck and Topeka. Your leader is hitching a ride, but only briefly as Fitch Me a Kahlua drives out of second. Another by the quarter. 28-1, and Fitch Me a Kahlua goes right to the top. It's hitching a ride second. It's about 7 lengths back to Rig. 3 lengths back to Tom Servo. Followed by High and Lonesome, 7.5. As they approach the half-mile marker, it's Fitch Me a Kahlua with the lead. Hitching a ride is second. It's a gap to Rig. Followed on the outside by Tom Servo. It's High and Lonesome, 7.5. Belvedere, Buck and Topeka. Halfway home, 58-1. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. Fitch Me a Kahlua leads the way. It's hitching a ride second. Here comes Tom Servo. He's moving into third. Rig in fourth. High Lonesome out of the turn. They curve into the box direction. Fitch Me a Kahlua maintains a 1-length lead. It's hitching a ride second. Tom Servo in third. On the inside of us is It's Rig, followed on the outside by High Lonesome. Topeka 3 wide as they drive for the third quarter. Your leader up front is Fitch Me a Kahlua. 129-2, and Fitch Me a Kahlua leans into the far turn, a length on top. Hitching a ride right on his heels, and second it's Tom Servo and High and Lonesome. Top of the stretch, Fitch Me a Kahlua. Here they come, turning for home. It's Fitch Me a Kahlua with the lead. On the outside, it's Tom Servo. Here comes Hitching a Ride, charging through. It's Fitch Me a Kahlua with the lead. Hitching a Ride is charging. Hitching a Ride, fastest of all.
The horse and drivers for the 11th and final race at Balmoral, owned by Paul Housechild, Richard D. Domenico, and Ernie Adam, trained and driven by Ernie Adam. 1 Dan's Broadway Flyer.